All right. Oh, sorry there. I gotta edit my cup. Just 2 all rights, not 3. Sorry there, Matthew McConaughey, but 3 all rights are too much. That's kind of like tits. Two tits are great. 3, nah, that's kind of sick, you know. But anyway, I have a leaf blower that I've run into quite a few of them here lately. One of them just didn't have any compression at all. One of them I cleaned up, fixed up, sold it. The other one I'm keeping. It's kind of old. It's an old beat up Echo, but I just keep it running, and I use it every now and then. But I ran into another one that, well, let me show you what I got. So, looks like it's been sitting around for a long time. Yeah, the fuel line's just hanging here. The bulb's cracked off. Yeah, just bits and pieces in there from the old filter and a fuel line. So we need to flush all that out. Yeah, it feels like it's got compression. That's good. Alright, well let's take some of this stuff off, the tank, this cover, and we'll start getting to the carburetor. Alright, so looking at this, looks like we can take this cover off. Looks like it's just a complete half here. We'll take that off, we'll take the gas tank off. Yeah, it looks like a T25 Torx. Alright, well that came apart pretty easy. Full access to everything here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and shake all the crap in there, you see there? So I'm going to get all this stuff out and clean it out with some old gas. Let's take a look. First, I want to take a look at something real quick. I want to see why this is almost off. Oh, it's hinged down there. Okay. Alright. No big deal. Let's put that. Alright, let's take the air cleaner off. Alright. Well, there's one in there, but it's kind of deteriorated. Looks like it's going to fall apart if I try to take it out. See, but I have some foam. I'll just cut out another little piece and shove it in there. But that actually looks pretty clean, doesn't it? But I'm going to go ahead and take the whole thing off and clean it out. Let's take these nuts off. I was trying to pull it out, and you can see the throttle is right there. So let's see if we can get this off. There we go, and it looks like it's on the second hole. I'll take note of that. Let that hang. I'll clean all that stuff off. Might as well dig this out. Alright. Carburetor should slide right out. Alright, so let's clean this joker up. I think I'm going to spray that clean. You can see all the junk that's in there. Alright, I can see the piston in there. I'm going to give it a couple of pulls, see if I see any. Now the piston looks good. There's no scarring from what I can see. From the intake side, that is. Usually I'm looking at on the exhaust side. But it feels good. It feels like there's compression, so let's go ahead and start the carburetor here. I'm going to clean it up a little bit before I start taking everything apart. Get all the loose stuff off. Alright, let's get this bulb off of here and clean this side. Yeah. Lots of brown goo in there. Take a look at this. Thing is jammed on there. There we go. Alright, let me see if I got a bulb to fit this. I got my handy little box of stuff for 2 cylinders. Yeah, there's some bulbs in here. That's got it. Yep, that should work fine. So let's finish cleaning this off. There we go. Let's see what the diaphragm looks like. Alright, that's not bad. Not bad at all. That is definitely gummy in there. Can't tell if this pin is going up and down like it should. Yeah, I might have to take that completely off. Yeah, that thing is stuck in there, that little needle. Should be coming right out. There's that, there's the spring. Let's see if we can get this joker out. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty gunked up in there. Alright, that piece is clean. Let's get down inside here. Get my little carburetor pipe cleaners. They're almost worn out. I'd like to find a stiffer set. These are nylon, real lightweight, light duty. They're good, but sometimes I need a heavy duty one. Alright, let's make sure this line isn't clogged. Barely getting in there. Yeah, I might need to put this in the ultrasonic cleaner. Alright, I'm going to go dump this in the ultrasound. Make sure these suckers get cleaned. Alright, so here's my ultrasound, one from Ohio Freight. And still working. I had to fix it at one point. I had it for about a month, I forget. And that little thing on the bottom, the glue came off, so there was no vibration at all. But I did a video on it. I'll include a link of it up here. And if yours is doing the same thing, it might be the same problem. That was actually an easy fix. So there we go. It's set. And there we go. I'm using a mixture of this WD-40 cleaner and degreaser. Not full strength. I have it diluted. It seems to do just fine. Alright, let's come back when it's all ready. Alright, it looks pretty clean. We'll fix the fuel lines, check on that tank, see if it's cleaned up yet. Alright, there we go. Alright, now it's moving like it should. There we go. Alright, now here. it's ready to go. Let's look at our fuel lines and measure them off. Alright, here's this piece, here's the gasket. Here's the tank, it's been soaking. Let's see if we can get those pieces out of there. Alright, it all dumped out of there. See all the stuff that came out. Pretty nasty stuff. But it cleaned up pretty well. So the fuel lines just need to go from here to here. Now which one is which? Now this one's going to be kind of tough because the holes are way on the other side. I have my little puller here. We'll see if that'll... Yeah, that should reach. Good. Okay, so here's a couple of hoses here. So one of these can be the return, and then this one can be for the filter. Looks like they're good sizes. Let's see if we can get this through the tank. So if you never use a little pull wire, you can see it's just it's like piano wire, and you bend a little hook on it, and you can insert it in. Put your hose through. This one's going to be tough. It's not wanting to stay on. There we go. Let's see if we can pull it through the hole. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. There we go. There we go. It's that easy. Let's do the other one. And I need to cut it slanted, and it's easier to pull it through the hole. Yeah. Oh. Sorry about that. I'm knocking my tripod around. So with the slanted end on it, it's easier to get it at least started through the hole. Go. And I'm going to cut that little end off since it was pierced by that barb on the wire. And before I pull that all the way through, I'm going to put a filter on there. Come on, get on there. There we go. There we go. I'll save you the boredom of cleanup, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I had a piece of foam, and I just cut it to fit. It's not as thick as the other one, but it should do the job, at least temporarily. Yeah, that should work. You know, I hope I have some 2-cycle gas already mixed. I might have left it out at my little ranch out there. If you haven't been following my videos, I go out there. I'll be going out there a lot more often too. Filter in. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Alright, this is the last of it. I'll finish this and I'll see if I can find some gas. Alright, so I got it half full. I'm checking for any leaks. I don't see any gas leaks down there. That's good. You can see all the excess line here. I kind of pulled the excess out because I was picturing this tank being, you know, that way laying, and I had the fuel line coming and the filter laying up here. But since this is sitting upright, I pulled in the hose so that the filter will be down here at the bottom. But anyway, it's looking good so far. No leaks. Let's see if we can get this sucker cranking. All right. So it actually looks pretty good on this side. I need to clean up the rest of it, don't I? But let's see if it'll crank. Mash the bulb in. Kind of tight. I hope that's doing it. Oh, here's the choke. Choke is on. Well, here's the instructions. God, look at those graphics, man. This is like the Kama Sutra of instructions here. I think I'll need a little mood music to crank this before I start pulling the string. What do you think? Well, let's see. Everything. Let's see. That's on. Choke is on. So one little trick, I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. See, when I was adjusting the carburetor here, the high and the low, or vice versa, yeah, high and low. See, I took off those little, you know, it has those little deals where you can adjust them in and out, but you have a limited rotation, right? A limited span of adjustability. And a lot of times when they get old, I mean, you need that extra. You need that little extra quarter turn or whatever. So I just always pop those things off and then get in with the screwdriver and adjust it here. And with this one, it just needed about a quarter of a turn, a little more open, just a quarter of a turn each, and bingo, that was it. So that fine-tuned it. So it should run pretty good now. All right, I think that'll do it. It's one blower down. I might get my old one out. I have an old ancient Echo. Look at that joker. This sucker has been through it, but it still runs. Maybe I ought to clean it up and get it going, but that wasn't too bad. So it was a pretty gummed up carburetor, but after I cleaned it off, put it in through the ultrasound, and put it all back together, cleaned out the tank, and it cranked right up. So, well, that's it for this video. Once again, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video.